Hello. Hi, everybody. How's it going? We're back. Week 3. Sophia, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right, sis. Thanks for having me on episode 3. Let's go. How are you doing? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good. Those of you that are tuning in, be sure to hit that like button on the way in and subscribe to Sophia. Everything is in the description. She is on the road to 6K. Did I say that right? 6K, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And man, every week I'm like, after we finish, I'm like, man, what are we going to talk about next week? I just feel like we go through so much. There's nothing we can talk about. But boy, I am mistaken. And I should have known because we're Manchester United.
We will have stuff to talk about.
Yes.
Just like you said, we're
Yes.
Manchester United.
We are. And I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Sophia, last week, I don't remember what stream it was. It could have been a preview or match preview or something. I don't remember what stream. Maybe a match reaction. And Sophia, she publicly announced something, and I want you to share it with the class.
Guys, we all know Glade is out, of course, but I'm here to tell you right now, Aminio's out as well. Get him out of here. I was out when the day before the Spurs game. I think I was doing a preview probably then. So I just said, you know what? The amount of injuries, the January window being shambles, I said, I can't do it no more. They got to go, especially now. I mean, we talked off stage, of course, so we'll dive into it. But some of the reports coming out, I think my feelings are kind of warranted. You know what? I think they kind of justified a little bit.
Right.
So, but that's where I stand right now.
Yeah, when I heard her say it, I was shocked actually because I was there in the stream, and I am not there yet. But I think Sophia has some validity to her claims, and we're gonna go through just a few. And this is like what's crazy is like all of this is dropping like within days of each other. This week has been insane with the things that are coming out about Ineos. It's been crazy. So starting off with this came out today, which I thought was absolutely disgusting.
I agree.
Manchester United women's players had only been given a small ticket allocations for friends and family for their Wembley Cup final, which they won, by the way.
Yep.
Bruno Fernandes and Tom Heaton had to cover the cost for additional tickets for our women's players.
How mad that is.
That is crazy to me.
This is madness. So disrespectful.
I know. And the fact that, listen, if our players are in a final, I think they should be allowed to bring in whoever they want.
Yeah.
Like, you got to a final, you need to be able to bring in whoever, your family, your friends, whatever. The fact that they were only given a certain amount of tickets, and I bet she was like 5 or 3, like it couldn't have been enough.
No.
This happens.
They won their first trophy in their history.
Right.
Back-to-back finals. Like, what are we doing here? So disrespectful.
So, and then I don't have it bookmarked, but there was another, I guess, interaction between Jim Ratcliffe and the women's captain, where he asked her, like, what did you offer Manchester United outside of being here a long time and playing for England? Pretty much. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw what? No, for me, I read it more so as, like, what do you do here?
Right. So he's basically saying, what is her purpose? Like, what is she, like, what is she?
What do you do here? It's like, but are you not aware that she plays for the England team? She's or used to be the captain of Man United at that time when you asked her. Like, I feel like I think he was asking because he didn't know.
Right.
Which is a shambles by itself because do your research. This is why, like, when we were linked with reports saying that we were, Ineos wanted to get a stake in Man United, I said, this guy, Sir Ratcliffe, he don't care. Bring Man United, like Manchester back or whatever, the whole statement of him. Nothing was mentioned about Man United women, the academy, maybe very briefly about the academy, but it was more so about the men's team. It's been very clear, at least with, Freaking hell. What's his name again? Sir Jassin. No. Sheikh Jassin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Qatari. At least we got more so like, oh, we want to do something with the women's team as well, the academy. Like, I got very clear to know exactly what you want to do, and that includes also the women's team. I know a lot of people don't really care about the women's team, but some of us do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, some of us do. And you see Chelsea, for instance, with their women's team, they focused on it and they're thriving. The same with Arsenal, the same with Man City. They're thriving because you've decided to put some money in, you decided to actually invest. Man United, the size of our club, the hell have we not been doing the same thing? We should be up there, and it's a good team, actually. With the amount of less resources that we've been given,
Right.
we're doing quite well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mad. We're having a very good season compared to what the men are doing. It's mad. And they're getting just disrespected left and right.
I think even if, even if, okay, you didn't like them, they deserve to be treated with some dignity and respect. I mean, they're still working hard. Like you said, they're performing better than the men. To not even know who the captain is at the time, to not let them bring their friends and family to a final that they deserve to be in is crazy. All right.
Yeah.
So on top of all that, it keeps going. All right. Because I know that there have been a lot of job cuts and things like that with Manchester United staff. As we all know, the late and great Kath Phipps, she passed away. And then apparently, and now this is being said by Manchester United, this didn't happen, but people are saying that they called her family 2 days after her death asking what they're going to do with her season tickets.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know that. Sorry for the language. Oh, my God.
So, read the room. You're really that pressed about where the season tickets are going to go to somebody like this? Which
Let the lady rest. She's been a servant of this club for decades. Let her rest. We're doing too much. What is this?
2 days? Two days after she passed away.
You're taking a piss.
This is talking about morale of the staff, saying it's not very good. I just bookmarked these because it said we spent $9 million hiring and firing Jan Ashworth, who worked 159 days. And then we spent $14.5 million firing Eric Ten Hag, which we all knew that, but it's just interesting. It's interesting that,
I know.
The way we're being run, the things that are coming out, and I can understand why you're out. I don't think I'm there yet. I think I'm definitely doubting. But I just wanted to show those to kind of understand why someone like you could feel that way,
Yeah, exactly. It's just they've done a lot of mistakes, unfortunately, and it's a bit too many for me to excuse. So
I get it. And yes, shout out to everybody that's here. Please hit that like button. So with all of that being said, now it's coming out on X that people want to protest the March 9th game versus Arsenal. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that's going to work? Do you think that helps? I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the UK, so I'm not sure what.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks. The thing is, I just feel like it's been a little bit conflicting. Like, what is the purpose? Is the purpose to get the Glazers out? Okay, but it's the purpose to then, we get the Glazers out, but then also try to take, make Ineos become the full owners, because if that's it, then I don't want none of that either. I'm sorry, I don't think we will be even better off with just having them. I want all of them out. And also, how are you going to protest? Because if you're saying, because I was reading a few minutes before we went live, and I think somebody was tweeting about, empty the stadium.
Yes.
But it's like, are you then, so you spend money on the tickets and then you're leaving? What's the purpose of that? I don't get that, because that doesn't do anything at all. But you just look silly.
I know. That's what they're saying. They're saying empty the stadium. So I don't know if that means you don't go.
If it's you don't go and you don't pay anything, then I get that. All for it. But if it's basically you're there but you just left earlier. That doesn't make sense.
Right.
That doesn't make sense to me. But
I know. And it's just hard too because like then you have the fans because like let's say for instance, and this is not a good example maybe, but if I flew out there to watch Man United play Arsenal, and then all of a sudden you want to have a protest to empty the stadium, kind of puts me in a hard spot. Because if I planned, I can't really just be like, well, my money's already gone, so do I just not go to you know what I mean? Like that's kind of difficult. Big up Flawless.
Big up Flawless.
Yes, Don C's are always here. You know, he's always here causing a ruckus. So
what team does Don C support? Is it Chelsea? Arsenal.
Yeah. Big up to you, Flawless. I hope we're doing well though. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. We'll see if the crowd is even empty versus our match versus our.
It'll be interesting though. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. But hey,
she said, "Great show. Club's mess at the moment. Owners don't know what do we do. Ways to get the team to think." Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously, we had more rumors coming out about the team not being happy, but I don't know. I wanted to talk to you about Varane because he said some things.
He spilled the tea, sister.
He did.
Tea was spilled from France all the way to Manchester. Dang.
I know. And I was kind of here for it. I appreciate the way he did it more than Ronaldo, obviously, because he had left. You know, he did what he had to do. He bounced. You know. But he said what he needs to. Did you have something to say? Uh-oh, did she freeze? I think she froze. Did I freeze? You guys let me know. We'll wait till Sofia gets back. Feels so depressing supporting this club. I know YouTube channel posting 12-minute videos of how many goals we scored in our 15th. Wait, what? Who is doing that? That's crazy. Oh no, her electricity went out. Okay, so yeah, she said she'll be back in 10 minutes. So shouts to Sofia. I guess her electricity went out, so I hope she's okay. But she'll be back. She'll be back. So we'll keep talking about this stuff with Varane while we wait for Sofia. But I don't know if you guys saw this. So Varane basically confirmed everything that we knew about Erik ten Hag and his time at Manchester United. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because he was saying things like he doesn't, know how to work with the players and he didn't manage us very well and all this stuff. And it made sense to me. But it's crazy because we could see this stuff as fans. And so the fact that we could see it and it was true is insane, right? So I definitely wanted to get to know, is this United stand? Oh, the Man United, like the actual one. Wait, they did what? I have to look into this. Let me see what this is. Let me go to the Manchester United YouTube page. What is this? Let's see. There is no way. This is so shameless. This is so shameless. Look at this. Look at this. They literally posted 2 hours ago. 2024 to 25 Premier League goals so far. Can we comment on this? I am so commenting on this. Oh my God. I'm so glad Sofia's here because I am commenting on this right now. You know what we're talking about? Did you see this? So, like 2 hours ago, I guess our club's website posted all the goals we've scored so far this season.
Y'all, they are taking the actual piss.
How long is this video? It's got to be like 30
Oh
seconds.
yeah, and yeah. Oh, we need to check how long it is because it. Okay.
12
12
minutes.
minutes.
Oh my gosh.
You know, if we had more goals, it would have been way more. We should have been 20 minutes at least, minimum 20.
I am like, and they just, oh, don't get me started. This with the freaking merchandise, I'm so done. I'm so done.
Yeah, just guys, our club is a mess. Lucky we ain't the only ones. You know, Chelsea got a proper civil war going on. Man City, madness there. But damn, I want our club to be great again.
I
I
know.
need that to happen.
I know.
This is not cute. Whatever's going on.
Big up Prime. Big
Mm-mm.
up Prime. So what?
Big
What's the name? I know. Are you okay? Is the internet? Is it
Yes.
fine?
All good. All good. Apologies, but all good.
What did you think about what he was saying about him not being able to connect with the players and the leaders in the locker room? All of that.
I mean, to be fair, you could kind of tell that, you know, at the latter stages of Ten Hag's tenure that it got a bit toxic. Like he definitely seemed to be butting heads with a lot of different people. So I am glad that Varane is speaking out. And like you mentioned right before my power cut off, but you know, you were saying it's a good thing at least that this happened after Varane left because
Yeah.
I would have looked at him a bit ways if he would have done this interview while he still was a Man United player. I didn't feel like he was being disrespectful by any means. He just said it as it is. And I respect it, you know?
Yeah. Big up Tolumba.
Big up.
Absolutely. And I think too, I like that, you know, Varane was able to leave on a high. I feel like that's somebody that definitely deserved to do that. And I think too, like, if we were really wanting the best for people, they should have let Erik ten Hag leave then too. Let him leave on a high so his career isn't like tainted even more than it could have been. Let him leave on a high. He gets the FA Cup, he's gone. That way he doesn't leave in October when things are god awful and everyone's forgotten about what trophy he just won, you know? So I think that's why Erik ten Hag should have left then too. But it's just crazy that like I think hearing Varane say those things too kind of justified for me that like sometimes we're right when we see things, you know? Because you think maybe we're wrong. Like we don't really know. We're not there. Like it could be like a mistake. But the fact that first of all, we both are never at the ground. So we're seeing this from just matches. Right? We're seeing they're acting weird. Like why are they not like Erik ten Hag doesn't vibe with Casemiro, he's not vibing with Varane. Like what is going on? The fact that we see this just watching matches is crazy.
I agree 100%.
Then they all like to talk though, then they will leave like Sancho. Who are you talking about? We are doomed.
Oh, we are doomed.
But guys, we're going to buy the merch and we're going to watch a 12-minute video. No, we're not. I didn't even watch the video, but I left a comment. That's for sure. That is.
Yeah, I ain't watching. Nah. Nope.
I think it's I don't know. It's kind of disheartening too, especially with the things that happened over the weekend. And there were some things saying that I think Eriksen and Euro should be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know about Collier and Ugarte. They didn't say anything about them, but
they might also potentially be available, but we're probably going to hear more tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But what were your thoughts?
But then again,
go ahead.
Then again, like we remember, like we were saying last time as well. Oh, we don't know. Maybe this player will be there. And then suddenly, we didn't hear much on Friday, right? In the we were like some might be ill, one might be injured, and then suddenly on Saturday we're hearing full on end game. Bear players are injured. Bear players are sick. I'm like, what the hell? So you know what? I'm gonna wait because I don't know.
Like what we should
be lied to. I don't know.
I felt like it was like one thing after the other, all on the same day, and we just found out all of a sudden nobody could play. I was like, what is happening?
I was thinking, what is going on? Is this the apocalypse happening? I don't know.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then that happens, and then of course we get the bucket hat tweet. So then they're telling us to buy a bucket hat, and it has Kobe Manu on the ad. And my thing is like, even if that's really funny.
they were like, so we're gonna end this now. You know what? I'm back now, Ilias. What? Imagine it happens again. No,
I know.
not gonna do it.
I know. I know. Yeah. So that bucket hat tweet happened, and I was just like, I'm sick of it. And then the next morning, Sunday morning, they tweeted more merch, and I was just like, stop tweeting merch. Like, this is not the time to be tweeting merch. We're all pissed.
Read the room, please.
Good evening, Lewis. But let's get into a bit. I'll start this one. Let's get into a bit of Tottenham match, because I kind of wanted to hear your thoughts on this, because I was hesitant to like throw the kids under the bus fully, you know. But I think I was just shocked, because this was the first match I feel like AMORIM didn't sub at all, like at all. He usually subs very early, very early. Yeah, and you have Cheeto again, who's on a high morale-wise. You have all these young players on the bench, especially because we were down 1-0 so early. To me, I would have liked to see a change to at least win. It's not like our players are playing that well.
No.
They're not at all.
Agreed.
So the fact that he didn't give any youth a chance, and then the one that he does, he subs in on the 92nd minute. I was like,
didn't make sense.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he took the piss. Then I'm not gonna lie. I was like, Shido came in, got his debut. Big up to that, and big up to him. I'm proud of the kid. But he got 2.5 minutes. It's like, what are you really going to be able to do for 2.5 minutes? It would make sense bringing him on for 2.5 minutes if we were winning,
right?
2-3-0, like okay, that makes sense. All right, give some minutes.
That cap, right? Like that official, like, hey, I
exactly. Yeah. Yes, but it's like, then I would have rather him not make us up.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not even gonna lie. I would rather him not make a sub at all. Just be like, no, because what? It was just so wasteful. 2.5 minutes. I don't even know if he touched the ball that on time.
I don't know. And then he said, I don't know if I bookmarked it, but he said something about like he was wanting him to come on and make a difference. I'm like, wait, you're trying to get him to do a Scott McTominay? Like, I don't understand what difference.
2.5 minutes. I think give him at least 10 minutes. At least 10, 15 minutes. 2.5 minutes. You're taking a piss.
I know. Rohan says, are you guys concerned that AMORIM has already thrown in the towel on the season? We as fans can do that. As a coach, he can't say, let's see how we can prepare for next season.
Oh, wait. Is he basically asking like he's thrown in the towel for... Oh, okay. Now I get it. On this... I mean...
Big up.
Big up. I don't think he has, but like he knows that he has to, we need to get results ASAP. If not, his job could well be in full jeopardy by the end of the season.
And are you talking like Prem, or are you talking everything? Because you can't throw in the towel. We're still in Europa League. We're still in the FA Cup. So it's unacceptable to say the season's done. That's not true.
We can say it's done. Correct. Like Rohan is saying, we can say it's done. He can't do that.
Yeah.
You have to still get every penny you can get out of the season. Every squeeze all you can get out of the season.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
You have to do it. And again, like even for me, I don't think Prem-wise, absolutely. Like just don't get relegated and make us look stupid. That's my Prem. At this rate, that's how I feel about the Prem, because it's peak. And we'll talk about Everton in a second. Yeah. But for other stuff, we're not done. Like we still have a shot for Europa. We still have a shot for FA Cup. Now, are we going to win them? I have no idea. But who's known for scamming trophies? Us. Okay. It's not
I won't be shocked. I will lie. I will not be shocked.
I don't know about y'all, but for me, AMORIM is not garmented to get to the summer if the results continue. Here's the thing. It
Tell
depends.
us.
Because, okay,
Yeah.
I was like, on my stream yesterday, I was kind of like nerding out because I was like, West Ham plays, oh, I already forgot, Arsenal, right? So
Yes.
if West Ham end up beating them, which could happen because Arsenal can't handle pressure, if
Mm.
West Ham beat Arsenal and we lose to Everton, we drop to 16th.
Oh my
And
God.
then, yeah, so let me look at the table. Thankfully, we'd be
Oh.
somewhat okay because we have a lot of points between us and Wolves. At least almost 10. Yeah, so I'll share this one. So yeah, West Ham play Arsenal. Arsenal have a really big match because they have to win. Like they have to win this. They need those 3 points.
Yeah.
Especially because Liverpool dropped points yesterday.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
so if West Ham beat Arsenal and then we lose to Everton, which is all a possibility, again, we would go to 16th because I don't know
Oh
if
my
Wolves will beat
God.
Bournemouth. It just depends. Um,
Uh-huh.
but again, like it's a decent gap. So obviously, like the relegation line still isn't like too close, but
No.
is just look at this, please. Like
I don't even want to be like, we're literally tiptoeing around it. Like, why? We are so, Sky, we are so damn lucky that Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton are worse than us. We are lucky.
I know.
Because if either one of those three teams in relegation was better than us, we would have been down there. But the thing is, there's still time for us to get down, way down the gutter. So if we don't fix things, then yeah, it's shocking. It's like what Kieran says here. We have what? How many games that we lost? No,
This is it. Which
we
one is
lost
it?
12 games.
Oh,
Can't be
here.
right.
Yeah.
We lost 12 games in the league.
Yeah.
Damn. I think sometimes people also be forgetting a lot of it as well was Ten Hag, though, to be fair. Because I sometimes do think that people be like, yeah, but we're like 15 here because of AMORIM. No, were we not 14 when AMORIM took over?
I think we were 13th. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, around that, regardless. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, though, of course, would have expected him to do a lot more. But then again, imagine if we would have had a manager bounce. And then you kind of get a false, view of us being better than what we actually are.
Yeah.
We're not. We deserve to be here. We deserve to be here. We are trash. We
Absolutely.
100% deserve to be here. We do.
He said I was Southampton that worse than us. I don't know. That last match we just played against them was disgusting. Like, thank you, Ahmad. Because
Oh my God.
would have
And
been.
when I say they're worse than us, I'm just saying like the table doesn't lie. They are. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't necessarily have to be in terms of quality wise, because sometimes some of the teams have been a bit unfortunate here and there. So I get it, but I'm just saying the table doesn't lie right now.
Yeah.
We have, unfortunately, we haven't been that good.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. But this is what we have to talk about because this is where we're at. All right. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on this because I discussed how many points I think we would get just Prem wise. So we'll skip the full in match. But up to April, we have 4 Prem matches. We have Everton, Ipswich, Arsenal, and Leicester. All right. That's 12 points there on the table. Out of those 12, how many do you think we can get? Now then I'll tell you my answer.
Oh boy.
It's a big, and this is why I asked this because if you look,
boy.
this is a huge month for us because if we don't capitalize on the points right now, look at April. We got Nottingham Forest, Man City, Newcastle. Those are not easy matches. All right. Wolves could be a hit or miss. All right. I mean, but I don't know. And then Bournemouth is on form as well. So,
oh my, and some of them, oh my gosh, you see that April, right? We have 3 back-to-back away games against tough teams as well. Oh, we're not winning those. We're not winning those.
Exactly. So if we don't capitalize on the Evertons, the Ipswich, the Leicesters, I don't think we're beating Arsenal, but that's just me.
Okay.
We're screwed.
Oh my God. Yeah, we are. Oh my God. Sis, we are in trouble. This makes me physically sick.
I know.
I'm not going to lie. I have no idea where our next win comes from, except for the only thing that I think is certain, maybe potentially Leicester, just because we kind of done them a couple of times this season.
Mhm.
Just because of that.
So that's
I think
3
we win
points.
that one.
That's 3 points
Yes.
for April at least.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Anything else?
Maybe Ipswich. Maybe.
So like a win or a draw?
I'm gonna say we're gonna scumbag a win.
Okay. So 6.
I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
The other ones, damn it.
Yeah, I think
The other ones. I'm gonna say just because Man City are getting tossed around left and right, I'll just say Man City as well. I think we'll win that.
okay.
But then again, we're at home.
We're at home.
Mm.
And they have different players now. Some of them, not all of them, but
they're stinking up the gaff. I ain't gonna hold you. And our players love to show up against teams that we have no business, even though they are quite stinking up the place, like us.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say I think we will scumbag something against them. I just have a feeling.
Okay. So for me, so out of the ones until April, you said Ipswich and Leicester. That's at least 6 points out of the 12. Yeah. Okay.
But to be fair, I don't know.
Yeah.
It might just be
I know.
too optimistic. I don't know. This team, you know what? Since it'll just be Leicester. Forget it. It'll be 3.
If your expectations are low, it leaves room to be pleasantly surprised.
I'll just say that.
Yeah. I said 7.
What about you? 7.
So I think we're gonna lose on Saturday. I'm really sorry, but I
don't see us winning that, to be fair. Maybe a draw. I might see a 1-1. Maybe. But
yeah. Yeah. So
I want to win though, of course.
Yeah, I mean, of course I want to win, but I'm thinking we're losing. Yeah. And we're at Everton. It's at Edison Park. Moyes is cooking. It's not looking good. Ipswich, I said win. Leicester, I said win. And then Arsenal, I said draw. So that's how I get 7. Because like you said, we always play up versus the teams we have no business like playing up with. That's the only reason why I think we could potentially draw. But again, like it's hard to say with this team. Everton unbeaten in the last 7 games. I see us losing too.
Moyes got something for us. I ain't go. And it's an early Saturday kickoff. Oh, long day.
For the Brighton.
Yeah, my weekend is gonna be ruined. I had a great week and it's gonna be ruined.
And then, guys, what sucks is because we're first, if we lose all day, I'm going to be stressed thinking West Ham can't win. West Ham can't win. West Ham. I'm just going to be glued to the table because I'm like,
it's like, guys, Sky, we haven't won a back-to-back game in the league this season. In the league this season. With Tenna, we didn't do it. With Ever, we didn't do it. We have to start winning at some point. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so done with the Prem season that I just want to win. I don't care. Just give me something. Give me something, guys. Please. Hello? Give me something. Because what we're seeing right now, it's so sad. We still have 3 months left of the season. I cannot sit through more defeats and more points dropped. We can't do it. We can't do it. This is why, like, yes, I've said that I'm Ineos out. Yes, I've said that I'm Glazers out. I'm not AMORIM out just yet. Big up NS Sports. I'm not that. I'm not that. I can criticize, which we have done, Sky. We've been very critical when warranted, of course. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he's not good enough. He gotta go. I think he deserves to at least see out the season. Of course, there's no point of getting rid of him now. But I'm saying I think he deserves to at least get some players in the summer and then have a go next season. I think he deserves that.
Oh, absolutely. I agree too.
You know,
I 100% agree with you on that. And to this comment, I don't think we've had a new manager bounce because that I think it's if you're not structured correctly, at least to have a like in your club at all, like whether that's on the pitch or just as an organization in general, nothing's gonna work, no matter if like you have a steady manager or not. Like it's always going to be a mess. And I think the fact that we didn't have that is just a testament to the state of our club right now. Like, it just, I don't think it would have ever, I think we had one with Rude because Rude had the history with them. I think the players had a different, this is going to sound bad, but it was just more respect, maybe. I don't know. Like,
I don't think that sounds bad at all. I mean, he's a club legend. I get it. And you know, great manager, of course. I still do think Ruben is a great manager, but it's very different type of football to what they have been used to playing. And I just feel like, you know, we've seen with other managers, of course, with when we got Ole, you know, Solskjaer, we saw a manager bounce, but sometimes people be forgetting that great manager, but not a great coach. Not a great coach. And it fizzled out at the end. And yes, we had moments where we were unbeaten, but there were a lot of draws at the end. And the way we got tossed around, slapped up by Liverpool back to back a couple of seasons, by Man City, a lot of people do revisionism, and they're forgetting that. I haven't forgotten that. That is my fellow Norwegian. I love the dude, great legend. But I'm not going to now suddenly, just because he was a great player, now going to also think that he was a great manager for Man United when he wasn't. You know? So, yeah, I'm just, guys, we just have to be a bit patient. Y'all, this was going to be a bumpy road. I was willing to ride the storm. Are y'all willing to ride the storm? I don't know.
I think I am. I think I think it's hard now because I trust AMORIM. I do. I think he's really good at what he does, and I can see knowledge when he speaks. Like when I listen to him, I'm like, he knows what he knows what he's talking about, you know?
Yeah.
And I think he has a style that he has a vision. I think I'm getting nervous because I'm starting to see traits that are concerning to me, like when he does lineups. Like he's starting to do things where I'm like, I don't know if this is like you or if you're panicking, you know? Like
yeah.
So
that is important.
But I'm okay with being patient because again, these players are dusty, and I think if we can get him a solid summer, then I'm like, okay, let's go, right?
They got rid of a couple of players,
but with who he has now, and I mean, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I don't even know if like Pep Guardiola could come in right now, and do something with this club.
He's struggling with Man City. What the hell? Oh my God. We would take him to the gutter with us if he had this Man United. There's no way. I don't think even Sir Alex Ferguson would do a great job with these players. They're not good enough. I think we're forgetting. They're not good enough. They're crap. A lot of them. They're just not good. It's okay to just be honest, people. Wake up. Smell the roses. We're not good.
And Twalumba, this is actually a good point because people are saying he should make tweaks, but I'm like, the reason why we're in this position is because people did make tweaks with their style of play. Like Erik ten Hag, for example, he was hired because of how he played football at Ajax, and then he gets here and he literally just capitulated to the players and said, well, I just got to get wins. I got to get trophies. And he just started doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, the thing with Ten Hag, though, he didn't even just make tweaks. He just completely scrapped his whole system. He just said, you know what? After the first 2 games, lost to Brighton, humiliating 4-0 defeat to Brentford away, he was like, no, we can't play the Ajax way. We're never going to make up. We're never going to play the Ajax way. So, and it worked. We were very good defensively. Like that first season when he scraped what he was doing, we played well. The problem is that it wasn't sustainable. We saw it in the second season when he tried to kind of go a bit more to what he wanted to do initially. Third season at the beginning hasn't worked out whatsoever. So I am saying with AMORIM, stick to what you know. Some of these players just aren't good enough, but stick to it. Of course, you can. There's nothing wrong with tweaking stuff, but completely changing?
Right.
That I don't agree with.
Right.
And I
Like,
don't think he's going to do
me are
it.
don't put Dallo on the left wing back anymore. Like, what?
Yes.
Like, those are things that are.
That's a tweak. Yes.
Stop doing that. Okay.
Agreed.
Tweak your positioning, tweak
Yes.
your personnel to that. Use
Yes.
the youth, right? Like, stop
Yes.
trying to force things that aren't working. That's okay. Like, I
Yeah.
understand Dallo's Portuguese, but he can't play a left wing back in your system. He doesn't attack enough.
He can't do it. He can't do it. I'm also getting a bit annoyed when people kind of be changing up their mind. Like they've been saying, oh, Ten Hag, you changed up completely what you wanted to do. We should have somebody that sticks to their principle. We have somebody that wants to stick to their principle, and we're now completely getting mad at him for that. Guys, what do you want? Can y'all pick?
Right.
Please?
And then now, I don't know if you've seen these arguments, and we're going to get into the Everton match before we close out, but people are saying, like, he's doing worse than Erik ten Hag. And I hate when these conversations start to come up because, like, there's not even enough, like, time that he's been here to even start saying things like that, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
I agree with you. He came in November. We've already been 3 months into big up Palumba for that. We've already been 3 months into the season that was wasted. I just feel like the bigger problem is the fact that Ineos didn't fire Ten Hag.
Yeah.
If AMORIM would have gotten, let's say August until now, and we've been horrible from the beginning, okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. He came in November. Yeah. And he hasn't been that with completely different players. He just
didn't want to come then. He wanted to come in the summer.
He was like, I can come in the summer.
Yeah.
It's now or never. Okay, then I guess I have to come. This was a great opportunity for him. He said, I can't say no. Because I don't know if I'm going to be getting an opportunity like this anytime soon.
Yeah.
So I commend him for doing it. And if it doesn't work out at the end, then it didn't work out. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it will suck. But I'm not going to, at this stage right now, I cannot sit and blame him solely for being where we are. The bigger picture are the guys upstairs.
Yeah.
Or deciding to stick with the guy that never should have been still the manager.
Yeah.
Past the FA Cup final.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I can understand. I mean, Kieran says 15th is shocking. It is. I don't discredit that. And, for me, my perspective's a bit different because all I've seen is trash. So if someone's been there in the 90s and the early 2000s and they've seen all of that, and that would be really hard for me to cope with and understand because winning is all I know, so to see downward, like, trajectory of us would be hard. But at the same time, like, football's so different now. And I think
it is.
We have to find a way to adjust. And it's not like, don't hate me for this, but it's not like Sir Alex Ferguson left us on trying to help in a way. Like, I feel like, I don't know if he left in the best way in terms of setting us up for success, maybe. So it's just.
Yeah, I think at the time when he left, like, it was more so, I'm pretty sure, like, his late wife then got sick at the point where he was like, she's been backing me. I just got to go. She needs me. I got to go.
Which is totally,
yeah, of course. And we get that. And it was just unfortunate that I have no issue with him leaving when he left. It's more so what the club did.
Yes.
I would have wished that we could have been set up for it to be a bit more of a smooth transition.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at the club for that. But
that's a way better way to put it. Absolutely. Absolutely. So this has turned into like a therapy session. I think we all realize like we're in the mud, and big up Noah.
Noah.
It's time. Like it's like sometimes it's hard to be positive, but we have to, try to find a way to, keep supporting them. And, we're going into Saturday. We play Everton.
Early.
Bright and early. It's 6:30 in the morning for me. How are you feeling?
They better not The fact that you have to wake up that early to watch the game, oh, they better not disrespect you. They better not.
Girl, I was up at 4:30 watching Eric Den Haag. It's fine.
Oh, bless your heart. What? Nah. Imagine watching haram football in 4:30 in the morning. Now they're taking the piss.
Yeah.
They don't care.
So how are you feeling about Saturday? What's your prediction? 12:30. Yep, 12:30.
Yeah, it'll be 1:30 for me, but still. Ay. I mean, how I feel in regards, I'm not gonna lie. Like obviously, as it was mentioned earlier on, like with Everton, they are in a run. They've had a proper manager bounce in David Moyes. They've been doing well. They're above us in the league, so they're definitely doing pretty well. They have players firing. Beto, the striker, scoring goals, doing well. So, not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to it. Especially sometimes we do tend to kind of struggle, like when it's early kickoffs on Saturday. We do tend to struggle a little bit, and it is an away game. I think it's going to be in the new stadium for Everton, isn't it?
No, it's still Edison Park, I think.
Is it still? Oh, okay. When are they moving into the new stadium then?
I thought it was at the end of the season.
Oh.
Let me check though. I'm checking.
Okay. But either way, so okay. So obviously away game.
Yes, I could.
And not gonna lie. I'm not looking forward to it. It really just also needs to we need to see who will be available as well. But we have to do something. I hope we can win, but I don't have a good feeling. I don't know. I just feel like I'm just so discouraged by anything Man United related in terms of the men's side. I don't feel, it's more so it's a chore. I watch it because I feel like I don't want to get fined. Like I just have to watch it. I have to, Oh, it's basically Tulumba. Yes, it's hopes and prayers. It's hope and inshallah. That's what it is.
Really?
Literally.
Just in time for the beginning of Ramadan.
Yes.
Just to bring this up, because I know some people have mentioned about like their Prem form. So their last loss was January 15th. Since then, they've beaten Spurs, they've beaten Brighton, they've beaten Leicester, they drew with Liverpool, and they beat Crystal Palace.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're not gonna. Guys, we are not winning.
It's not going to be easy. And again, because it's a team like Everton, which isn't a top 6 side, I don't expect our players to be like, yeah, we're going to come out and win. They're going to come out and play haram football, and we're going to either scam a last-minute win or we're going to draw. Or Everton's going to do a madness on us because it's their last game against us. I go to some.
They might slap us. Oh yeah. They might slap us around.
Yeah,
they might. The thing is, though, it'll be basically the players are gonna downplay. They're gonna, on paper to think, oh, we should be winning this. Yeah, let's just take it lightly. As we always do against some of the teams that on paper we should be winning against. We tend to struggle. Beto, like Ed says, Beto went from looking like, hey, Lun 2.0 to being on fire. He has something for us tomorrow.
Yeah. He went from looking like Hoyland 2.0 to being on fire. I mean, to Tolimba's point, like, we have this in our favor to where we beat them, the past couple of years. Both times we did doubles on them. So we could be their bogey, but anything is possible.
Tolumba, we have fallen down. What the hell? We are somebody's bogey team.
But I would like to add that we did let Tottenham beat us. There was a stat where it was like, maybe it was the first time they've done a double on us since like 35 years ago. So things could happen.
They've done a three-peat, to be fair. Three-peat,
yeah. We should start Garnacho. Oh Lord, is this a joke?
Nah, I'm not gonna. The chances that he had. The amount of words that I had for him and a couple of other players. I'm just gonna say, thank the Lord's heaven that I wasn't doing a watch along, because some of the kids at work, the school I work at, they watch my streams.
Do they? That's so cute.
Yeah. I they will be like, yeah, Sophie was swearing. Oh, yo, yo. No. Oof, that would have been ugly.
So what's your score prediction?
Initially, I was saying 1-1, but now I'm like, I'm gonna say 1-1 still. I think we might get a draw.
Okay.
We might.
And yes, everyone
still bad
in the chat. Please put your predictions in the chat.
Yes,
1-1. Okay. Yeah, I think a draw is the best worst case scenario, but I'm going 2-1 Everton. I'm just going full. I'm expecting the worst. So that way.
To be fair, it could be a win for them. I won't be shocked by the. Oh my God, Ed says 3-1. Beto Hatsi.
That would be crazy.
I will rip the hair out of my scalp if that happens. Braids will be left on my sofa. Couple of braids. Are you mad?
That's too funny.
Yeah.
2-0 Everton. Yeah, I'm 2. I think I said 2-1. 2-1 Everton. Everton 3. That's when David Moyes is doing the job. I honestly thought he would straight away. This is terrible. This is terrible. Look at the state of our club. We don't even think we can beat Everton. But I rate it because the problem we have is not only like who's going to score. And again, it depends on who he starts. Like,
we're sorry. I don't know why I'm sorry, but like I'm just sorry for all the what Ten Hag. I don't know why I'm looking to the sky, but I'm just sending him lots of like positive energy. I'm sorry. I might just come back stronger next season. Like, oh my God, the fact that
when he starts Garnacho, Højlund, and Xerxes together, it drives me crazy.
By the way, Xerxes. What did you think of him?
Versus Spurs?
I think he played well. Yeah, for Spurs, I think he played well.
Yeah, no, he played fine. But like again, he's not with people who can capitalize on his strengths. So it's always gonna look like a nothing burger because if you don't know what you're looking at with Xerxes, you're gonna think he's just wasted space.
Yeah.
But you have to see what he's offering and what he's trying to do and the things he's trying to make.
I agree with you. I think Xerxes is not a striker, I think just he could be one of like the 10s here and there. I think he'll be more suited for that.
Absolutely.
To be fair.
Absolutely.
I think you could utilize him, but like you said, you also do need to have other players around him that he can feed off of. If not, then he could seem like somebody that's just being wasted because we're not scoring. And it's like, Garnacho, I beg you, broski, the amount of chances that you had last time, what pisses me off with the Spurs game is because the fact that we had a lot of chances. If we would have just scored a couple of those chances, we could have won the game. That pisses me off, actually. Mm-hmm. It's 1-0. We could score one goal. Yeah. And some of them chances, I would score with my weaker foot. Give me 5 minutes. Don't let me do any running, but give me 5 minutes up top, right there. You just say, "So, stay in the box. We'll feed you the ball. Pause, and then let's go."
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I'm hoping that this match. I mean, it's difficult again because it's. Maybe he can throw in some youth, like maybe switch it up a bit, not put them all on together, but like. No. Put some on, leave some on the bench, leave some experience on the bench, and mix it up a bit. Yeah. But we'll see. And then we'll see where he puts Dorgu. We'll see where he puts Dallo. But and then, of course, we got Onana in goal. And it's just, at this point,
I hope we can come back next week because we're going to also have I think next week we'll be having a midweek game as well. I think maybe on Wednesday, if I'm not tripping.
For Premier League?
Yes.
Oh, is that when we play Ipswich?
I think so. Okay. I think. Mm-hmm. So we can basically be talking. So the next time we have the show next Thursday, we'll be able to talk about this game and also the Wednesday game. So that's I'm hoping.
Hopefully we come back with 6 points and we're like, we freaked out for nothing.
Right? Imagine we could be like 6 pointers. Woo!
No,
But I doubt it.
no, I understand.
Oh,
But
yeah.
man, this has been, again, every time after this, I feel so much better too. Because like I feel like
Me too.
I'm like, I can't wait to talk to Sofia about this.
I just feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders. Like I
Yeah.
just feel like, yeah, that's what I need to say for the week. Come on. And then of course we'll cry again. We'll be mad on Saturday. But
Yeah.
until then, we good. We good. She says we okay. We're doing well. We're
Absolutely.
thriving. Yes.
But shout out to literally all of you that have been here, that like the stream. A lot of you were sharing it on X as well, so thank you. Big up to Sophia as always. This is like my favorite day of the week.
Same.
Please let the people know like what you have coming up next. Your link is in the description, so make sure you guys head over there and support her.
First and foremost, thank you again for having me on, Sky. I also do look forward to these streams like every time that we talked about it off stream, obviously backstage. Like the fact that this is the third episode,
You know,
it's mad when you really think about it. But it's been a lot of fun and I always look forward to it. And of course, great community. So big up to you guys for being so active in the chat. So
yes.
yeah, well done,
So what do
everybody.
you have like a preview tomorrow? Like, do you have something coming up?
Yeah, so I will probably after I'm done with this stream, I will probably quickly film a FPL video, edit that, get it out. So that will be the content for today, and
Cool.
then I'll do a live preview for the Everton game tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So make sure you
And
guys
also, oh, I forgot. I will also be because there will be Champions League and Europa League draw tomorrow.
yes.
And I'm off from work, so I actually get to watch it live. And I was thinking I'll stream both of them.
Love
So
that.
you want to watch my reaction to see who you face? Then come on over on Sofia's Football Talk. Pick up. By the way, I need to say this. Subscribe to Sky. She's so close to 2K.
Yes.
Subscribe.
You're
Okay,
very
so I hope that everybody that's here, if you haven't already, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Subscribe ASAP right now. Let's get her to 2K. I think we can do it. We can do it.
Yes, as Sophia said, we're super close to 2K, so hopefully we'll get that by the end of the month. That's the plan. But regardless, we'll be here. We'll be here, and whether United is relegated or not. So, but shout out again to all the love and support in the chat. We'll be here next week. I am redirecting to Saeed. He's doing a call-in show with fans, so we're going to redirect there and tell him Sunshine Raid in the chat. But it's been wonderful. Hopefully we get 3 points this weekend, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye. This is